Welcome back to another episode of Weightlifting Training. It is Tuesday, July 28th, 2026, and it's day 2 of the new program. We're 10 weeks out from the New England WSO Weightlifting Championships. Goal is going to be to hopefully set some more PRs there. So this is week 1 of the program. Yesterday we had some pull plus floating snatches, some deficit snatch pulls, and some back squats. Today we are working from the blocks. This is my warm-up with the bar. We had no foot power snatches for triples from the blocks. So right here I'm just working with the bar, working on pulling, keeping the feet on the ground, and then getting under quick and staying parallel or above on the catch. Then we added some weights after we worked with the bar for a little bit. This was triple at 95 pounds. We went beltless, sleeveless. I did throw on the wrist wraps, but that's all we had for any extra equipment today. And 95 was feeling pretty easy. We're just trying to push hard with the legs and then pull under quick. I had a triple here, and then I added 5 on each side, so we're at 105. Another triple at 105. And then we had 3 working sets at 53 kilos, 115 pounds. This was the first working set. Sometimes I catch the bar so high that it feels weird to kind of ride it down to parallel. But I do want to do my power snatches closer to parallel. Some of them just seem to be a little higher than others. This is my second set at 53 kilos, 115 pounds. Like I said, it's day 2, week 1, so we're starting pretty light. Most of these weights are about 60% or below. Plus, I haven't been on the blocks in a while, so it kind of always feels weird when you first get back on the blocks. And this was my last set, which I thought was my best set. I usually try to end my last set as the best set, technically efficiently speaking. I want my technique to be the best, especially when we're doing, like, repeating the same weights, which this was 3 sets at 53 kilos. And it felt like I did a really nice job keeping the chest up, using the legs, and catching the bar in the right position. And that one I rode down to right where I wanted it, about parallel. From there we had block, power, clean, no foot, plus 2 push jerks. So on the push jerk, thinking pretty much same foot stance, and then just like a push press, and then drive under the bar, but without any foot movement. And this was just a warm-up set here. This is also a warm-up set here. This is 62 kilos, 135. And we're just trying to catch it above parallel. And then a strong dip and drive. And get under, push hard against the bar and get under. Those were feeling pretty good. And then we went up to 66 kilos, 145 pounds. then we had 3 working sets through 10 on each side, so 70 kilos, 155. And we had 3 working sets of 1 plus 2. These all felt pretty solid. If I usually, in competition, if I get red lights on the jerk, it's usually because of my left arm. So I was working on both, but I was really focusing on driving hard with the left. That's the arm that I had a bicep rupture on, so it was repaired. It doesn't have a lot of problems, but sometimes I think the lockout is a little shaky maybe because of it. And this should be the last set, which I thought was the best set. Really solid. And then we had some accessories. It was a 3 exercise superset. So first was 5 reps on the chin up. I haven't done chin ups in a while, until like the last maybe couple weeks. So they don't feel hard, but they just feel weird. I used to do a lot of chin ups and pull ups, but I feel like these are going to be good for me in the long run. 5 reps, and then we had these swimmer rotations with 2.5 pound plates for 8 reps, and these are really good for shoulder mobility, stability. So we did the chin ups, and we came over here and did this. And this probably looks easy, but it kind of gets to you, especially after doing like 8 reps with a lot of tension and doing 3 rounds of this. And then we went right from this one to a third exercise, which is called a Cuban press, and it actually is pretty good for the Olympic lifts as a good accessory. So you do kind of like a high pull, elbows up, and then you rotate, and then you press, and then you go back down. So you're getting the high pull plus the external rotation plus the press. And it's week 1, so I started with just 20-pound weights today. It's 8 reps, plus you're supersetting it with the swimmer and the chin-ups. So over time, I'm going to add weights on these. I'll probably get up to 25s in about a week or 2, and then eventually 30s. I don't know if I'll go above 30s because it's just an accessory, but we'll see. And that was it for today's training. Tomorrow we should be back with another training session, and I'll do a couple accessories after the lifts. Thank you for joining. Hopefully you're enjoying the series. Pretty soon I'll be back in school though, so it might be tough to make these as often, but I'll still try to do maybe like 1 a week at least, because I'll have master's courses starting plus teaching 5 classes. It's just going to be busy to do one every day like this, but at least maybe 1 a week would be good. See you next time. Peace.